The old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. It has seen many a high-stakes clash, and another one coming up from Columbus in this one. The Oregon Ducks come in to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes, and over the last several years, whenever these two teams have gotten together, high-stakes, playoff game, conference championship implications, all on the line. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to Hollywood.
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of this season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive. Oregon takes on Ohio State. Nice.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, shit. Bitch. Yeah, Jake Bell, that no getting really attention. Bad bitch.
The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Where's Jeremiah?
Looking for space. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right. If you play well this
game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
That's funny.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
That dude hit you in the
it's
chest.
Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there. Because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jackson. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown.
I saw that.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And and these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Worry about you.
Worry about you. 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play.
Don't get nobody over here.
And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown.
Don't get no players over here. You need you.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear.
How did you not catch that block?
Down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Using his legs, it's Davison. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than this late season showdown.
Okay, Dante.
These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on
here
first
comes
down.
the mid blitz.
Dante Moore. He's going to let it go.
Dante, what do you? Oh, that's still green that bitch. I'm nice. Going out of bounds.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
This time it's complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Who? Scarlet? I'm not Scarlet Whisper.
And the Ducks are rolling down the field.
Oh, Daredevil. No.
The give to the lone running back. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
The one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr. who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago. Like they are a committee, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality. And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. This is a design run. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. bulldozes his way through. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's #2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running back searching for a hole.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will.
Man, what the fuck?
Picks up the first down. Finding some room. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Maybe we have fucking wrestling.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've
should go slow as fuck.
They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
I want to stop eating and put it lock in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bear.
I really don't care.
And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll throw it. Finds his tight end.
I'll take the roughing the passer since you want to be thirsty.
There is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Here's more to throw. Bringing the heat. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today. Or
he unleashes a long one.
I mean, you don't keep on leaving them one-on-one. Fuck. Decorium more, my G.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Moore will throw. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up.
Hey, they got so many other players. Nigga, fuck that nigga.
Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing more. Going for
oh my gosh.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Knocked down at the 5.
Nigga, I could have sworn they was all in fucking man.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've
What the fuck?
Makes a grab and room to run. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
I'm not I look
When
to
you run
see
these
why the
drag
fuck
routes, it's
wasn't
super
there a
important
defender
that your
over there.
quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you.
Bro, I have the
seeing
zone
what's
down on
coming. Does a
everything.
good
Why are you
job,
following me?
drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle. What a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Julian saying to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Nobody can be in coverage in the back
That's a
end.
good
Refuse to
throw,
throw a
and
deep.
that was going to be caught, but how about the defender
This thing was wide open in the middle of the field.
football
It's still
from its
dumped it off to his
intended
running
target?
back.
Nice job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of
Wait, you talking about Levitt?
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground.
If these niggas, this nigga breaking another fucking tackle, I'm
I got to know I
fucking
can't mess
control.
around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make
People
the
let this nigga
first
break
down.
tackles.
No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right.
My nigga, what the fuck?
And he's open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Saying, floating away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Firing to the end zone.
So nobody can pick it off. Nobody, huh?
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays.
So you already know what that means.
You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators
Fucking
like
4
to
people
send the
around them,
blitz.
huh?
Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
No,
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way
broke
down
his
to the
fucking
10.
control trying to do that unnatural.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
They turned Bo Jackson to an east-west
put this
touchdown.
one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
All you can can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Moore looking long. Intercepted.
So this nigga Moore says, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it inside, even though I told the nigga to throw it outside.
Buckeyes! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense?
Pushed it to the left, the nigga threw it right in the middle.
And knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
I fucking hate losing to niggas. I know getting goddamn well I shouldn't be losing.
He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
It fucking stinks.
On the run, it's Davison. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dante Moore. Catch in the middle. It's Davison. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Moore with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout.
Okay. That was a fucked up ass throw.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky.
My fucking quick jumps will work.
Not a lot of room to field this one.
Like how everybody else is doing. I would love that.
Everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. One more snap coming before halftime. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, say it. That's reeled in, it's Jackson. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarter's in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 11 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Right back to the well. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming.
And it's a, how is that a rip? 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 How is that a rip?
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Back out there. Here's Sayin to throw. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw
what
it
the
to.
fuck is Junior
It'll be
saying,
second down.
bro?
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Good timing on the quick out.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid.
Fucking ball just was sitting in the goddamn mirror.
At the 26. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Complete downfield. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target.
Just stole the ball to where.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle? Right, this defense so elite in the first half. The second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense
I'm confused here. I'm very confused. Hold on. Oh, that nigga's ass. Never mind. Oh, this is the nigga. Oh, yeah, okay. For some reason, I'm thinking they got that. Wait, no, that is him. He's only a 78.
Those quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Say it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pressure is effective from the defense.
I'm really losing to a nigga that just fucking runs the ball and fucking tries to throw slants on him. This is crazy.
They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Dropping back, it's Saying.
Fucking stinks, bro.
Fires to the wide out.
This nigga sucks, and I'm fucking really losing.
They ruined the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
You know, honestly, I don't like Oregon.
This offense has it with really good field position.
I thought I would like them better than this. I think it's the fact that they don't have a fast running back.
Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
Well, no, because Mississippi State
getting it to the
23
23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run.
There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
They let this nigga Dante Moore just sling a fucking defensive lineman like he wasn't shit.
These guys who put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get
no, I was running. I tried to scramble out before I fucking got sacked. And then he had me in the open field. This nigga was like, move.
He is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical.
And
I just fumbled. Yay, I can't fucking score.
Defense has it. They're on the move. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house.
Niggas just fumble every time that niggas fucking try to scramble out.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you
would be having a fucking Ohio State defense. You think they won a championship or something?
And cough the football up when you play them.
And the extra point was good. Coming out with it, it's Bear.
Oh man, like nigga, every time I'm about to fucking score, I have a somebody just in my way.
Not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Moore, play action. Unloads to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I said,
Off the play fake. Might be looking to run. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
What's funny is
They've got to come
Ohio
up with
State's
a
offensive
big
line
play on this
sucks, but
third
they're
and
young.
long.
They're probably going to be good next year.
Moore from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout.
They should.
Working that left side.
Because, I mean, like I said, they had this fucking one
gets it
lineman
out
they
to the
got last year.
42-yard
They
line.
were sucking his dick something crazy.
We asked earlier this week who's
Probably
your
a
favorite
5-star
receiver.
plus.
And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with.
That's how they're looking. That's how they're looking with fucking
you got that bond and that trust.
Bryce Underwood right now.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks. That is what we call in the
Brian
industry
Williams,
a defensive breakdown.
Jeremiah
That guy
Smith,
was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution.
That's not easy to do at all.
Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's crossed.
Man, my nigga Trevor won a
He
championship
was
his
looking
freshman
for
year.
some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
That was his freshman year.
A little bit
He took
back
Ty's
to
boys'
start this
spot.
drive from their own
Yes.
18-yard line. Running inside.
That's not different at all.
And as they get him to the ground,
He literally was fucking going back and forth
for
for the first 2 weeks,
this
and then
game
Ty's
is
boy got hurt, and then
officially
took off
a
from
wrap
there.
as we take a look at the top 25.
And then
Late
beat-
in the season, time running short if teams want to make
Thought he
their
got hurt.
move in the rankings.
I know.
So
I don't
will
know.
the
They was
beatdown
splitting
continue, or
time.
is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He'll pull it down. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure
They're
you're reading
doing
those
insane
guys
to
up
throw on
front.
fucking
They
D-line.
did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
I said, yeah, this game is broke. This is
And the
like doing
defense
insane
makes
to
the
throw a
stop
defense
after
line.
a minimal gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. The offense changing the play. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Please.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Moore with a play fake. He's going to fire deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive
Are you okay, nigga?
plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big playability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I promise you, if you don't press what's the name, that nigga just throw it anywhere.
He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Because why the fuck would you throw the ball like that?
They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Past the 45. They finally get him on the ground.
Kawasaki Ninja's cool. Kawasaki Ninja's rule.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Home run an hour ago? Yo.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Moore to throw. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great.
On base, huh?
You could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really
not
well.
Gonna give me that offside?
The intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right?
And guys, hold on just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fourth down, Moore. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Good pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Gets gets it to the
That nigga is on the
46-yard
spectrum,
line. First down for this offense.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Defense is about firing off, hitting
Oh,
the
you're mad
offensive
'cause I'm
guys and
successful.
staying in
What
your
the
gaps.
fuck are
Everybody
you
knowing
talking
where they're
about?
supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here's Julian saying to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And
When we first got in there, he was like, oh, quitter this, quitter
There hasn't been a
that.
lot of positive
So I had to
today,
say to the nigga, I was like,
let's
nigga,
finish this game
I'm
strong.
never
I
gonna
think that'll
fucking
be the
engage you
message from the
again.
defensive
So you can say all the fucking shit you want to say.
Can we get them
You're a
off
fucking
the
weirdo.
field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be
When
great
we
right here in the game.
first got into the league.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between
all
them
the
and a
quitters are
victory
back.
as we have victory formation coming. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
That's why when we play, then we just fucking say what you gotta say, and then we done.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop.
Yeah, man, that's it.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the back. Throwing more. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it is another
I saw surprising when I saw
interception.
the Jaguars and that nigga there. I said, what?
Quarterback. He stopped not much on the return,
Yeah, I forgot
but
the
a
nigga.
whole lot in getting the football. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.